Hello guys, now we are in the second game for black in the Keres attack system in the Sicilian Scheveningen variation, and the game is played between Kanarek as white and Sergi as black in Warsaw 2010, and the game goes e4, c5, knight f3, e6, d4, cd4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, d6, g4, h6, bishop g2. White avoids the heavy theory. As we know, h4 is the main line, and a6. Here e5 is inadvisable because after knight to f5, now g6 and knight to e3, white has the strong d5 outpost securely in his grasp, and so a6 is played. Now h3 and queen c7, bishop e3 and b5, a sharp move that is tactically justified. Here knight c6 is more often played. Now a3. Since b4 is beginning to become a significant feature of the position, white must lose time preventing it. Here if at all e5 is played, this should be properly answered with bishop to b7, and then after ed6, now bishop takes d6, and after bishop takes b7, queen takes b7. Black has no issues here. If at all first white takes it, then again the same thing comes. Now if at all queen f3 is played, now queen takes f3, knight takes f3, knight takes f3, now d takes e5, knight takes e5, and knight bd7. White played a3 in the game, and now bishop b7, f4, knight bd7, knight b3, a rather passive move. Here instead queen e2, and then knight c5 and bishop to d2 scored well here. But black doesn't appear to be in trouble yet. After knight b3, bishop e7, queen e2, rook c8, long castles, queen b8. Now the black player is ready for an exchange sacrifice on c3, and white has to do something about it. At this point the game becomes unique. Now bishop d4 is played. Here the most natural seems to be rook d3, but after rook takes c3, now knight takes e4, black has the central pawns as a fair compensation for the exchange. So here bishop d2, and after knight to c5, now king b1. White stands a little bit better. After bishop d4, now e5, bishop e3, if at all fe5, de5, bishop to f2. Here also black plays the sacrifice, and after bc3, now bishop takes a3 check, king b1, queen to c7 with good play for black. So after bishop to e3 and rook takes c3, and after bc3, knight takes e4. Now black threatens knight takes c3 or knight g3. Now bishop a7. White goes fishing in troubled waters. Here bishop takes e4, and after bishop takes e4, now rook h to e1 gives a nearly lost position after d5. So here bishop a7 was played. Now knight takes c3, queen f2, and then knight takes d1 is coming. If at all queen d3 is played, queen d3, then queen takes a7, queen takes c3, and then bishop takes g2. It's totally over for white. So then after queen f2, now knight takes d1. Black attacks the white queen with this intermediate move. Here also queen c7 can be played. Now after rook to d3 and bishop takes g2 and queen takes g2. Now castles can be played. This can also be played, and after this, now queen a8, bishop takes b7, queen takes b7, f takes e5, knight takes e5. Here even d takes e5 can be played because of bishop takes a3 check, but black played knight takes e5. Now knight a5, queen c7, bishop b6, queen c3. The white player declined to give further resistance. After queen c3, black is ready 2 pawns. Black is already 2 pawns to the good and threatens to take a third one on a3. So white resigned here. So I hope you would have enjoyed the game, guys. I'll be meeting you in the next series of the English attack with the bishop e3 move on the 6th move by white. Thank you.